public parts here on the phone, and just select the default dude here. And what you can see now in the top right corner is the green indicator that you're online. And when you're online and you go now to the public, you can actually see that there's total contents 29, which are the tracks that are there in the user generated content system cloud of Unity, and they're all tracks that are generated with this editor, and a few of those tracks are the tracks that are actually the ones played in the race, and they're just like all the other tracks that you can create, and you can kind of just scroll through them here, and you can see the ones that have that OZ start on them. They're the ones that are the kind of master tracks. And if you want to kind of start not from an empty track but one of those, you can just select one and hit clone version, and it just clones it into your courses. And after that, if you go to the editor, you can see that you'll have that here, and you can kind of make your own version of that, and you can then publish that and give it your own name or whatever. And what else you can do then when you're in the public, you can I'll have to reset kind of this data here, so I'm gonna just hit the load initial, and then I'm gonna start this again. So now I can see that I have all these options, all these missions, for these 4 missions here, and I can choose this create first course. And as I showed in the first video, I couldn't kind of finish this because I wasn't online, and that button is not visible when you're online, and it kind of makes sense because well, you cannot publish it if you're not connected to the system. And so I'll just build now a track here fast with this editor, try to get the features in there that are needed. And what it needs is for me to go down there a couple up, then up again, and some jumps. So I'm gonna get the track delete button here and delete maybe there. Okay, then I'll need guillotines. Like what's a racetrack without guillotines, right? Like I need some humps, 2 humps. And once it's done, now I have the option to complete. And when I now hit complete, what it actually does, it pushes it to the user generated content system cloud, and it creates a leaderboard for that track. And what it should say here is if it says published, okay, everything went fine and it's in the system, otherwise you'll get an error here. And then it says mission accomplished, and then it unlocks that cool car vehicle for you. And that's kind of the public part. And once you've done that, and now you go to the editor, it actually copied that track for you into the editor. Now if I go edit it, I can see that I have these slots now here in the publish panel. The publish panel is available, and if I hit this green button here, it'll open up it, and then I can select which slot I want to publish it to. So now if I want to make some changes to this track, I would just select it then and publish to override it, or I would select an empty slot. If I'd like to now go here and create a new course, I would go like make like my course, and then I can select this empty slot. You should actually the validation is not yet active in a way, because it just shows what should be there, and you can actually now publish something that wouldn't even work, that is kind of empty. I'll put some pieces in there. if there's some problems, like if you accidentally click on it, and then you should like just hit the clear, because it might like put some empty stuff there. So if you hit the clear, it should work after that. And now I'll just do this like super simple straight line, and then I'll publish that to this empty slot. And when I hit that, it's gonna tell me I can publish the OK, and then when I hit there, it will update these slots for me. And now I'm gonna see like that got me the second slot. Actually, I should get now the empty slots. There's a problem with it, but like it will give you an empty slot option there on up to 10 slots, and that's the way you can then publish your own courses, up to 10 courses per user. And once you kind of get more, you will obviously then unlock more vehicles, etc. When you get more. So the whole idea is like everyone can make a track, everyone has to make like tracks, and then you play other people's tracks, you review them, and then you can copy them and whatever. And so it's like everything is kind of shared in those tracks. So that's the whole idea. And so yeah.